What is your opinion of it? And do you believe that it's helped your sales from 25 to 26?
I don't know. Of course, now that we can't sell it, everybody wants it, right? You
Of
know, who comes
course.
in and sees
That's how it
sees the
always
vehicle.
works.
From what I've heard,
Kind of a discount are you guys looking at on
I'm
these?
gonna guess 6 to 9,000
Okay.
by the
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. As you guys know, 2026 C8 Corvette got a huge interior refresh. But the biggest question is, did it help? Are these cars really selling, or are they still sitting on dealers' lots? We're gonna find all of that out and more today, because today I'm visiting 3 different dealerships, and we're gonna find out from them what's truly happening on their lots. Are these 26 sitting on their lots, or are they selling? This will give you the inside scoop of what's going on in the real world of Corvette. Cause, as you know, dealers were starting to slow production down at the beginning of this year. And now that production has started ramping up for 2026, will these cars sell as fast as the dealers can order them? Or will we be looking at another buildup of C8 inventory on lots? Also, I'll find out if these dealers have a green light to go ahead and sell the 25 and 26 Z06s and ZR1s now. All right, guys, so I already got the answer to one of my questions that I was gonna ask my salesman up here, and that is, the stop sale's still on, they haven't gotten the parts, they haven't gotten anything fixed, and they still have cars at the factory that are waiting to be delivered until they're fixed. So still no progress on that. So as you'll see here, they've got Z06s. There's another, actually that's a Stingray over there, but that's a 25. And then they've got E-Rays, and this is the only 26 that they have up top here. I will show you a few more that they have at another side of their lot. But as you see, this is a 1LT 26. It's not very loaded up. Look at that, guys. It's a 1LT, and it has a higher sticker price than my 2LT 2020 had, and my 2LT had quite a few things on it. It has the new 5-spoke wheels. They're really 10-spoke, but they're more of a star pattern 5-spoke look. Nothing special in the engine bay, and it's probably got a black interior here. Yeah, red seat belt. And that's about it. So they do have a 25 E-Ray. It's a 1LZ, and they want 113 for it. There's your specs. It's a Riptide blue, so it is beautiful. It's got the polished wheels and the beautiful yellow calipers. I'm gonna skip over the Z06s for now because you can't buy them anyway. They're beautiful though, but you can't purchase them. Now this is another E-Ray. It's a black one. This one is a 1LZ as well. As you see there, this also has a sticker of 113, and there are the options. It's got the orange seat belt instead of red, and orange calipers. Now you can get those orange calipers on this car because of the fact that it has the carbon ceramic brakes. It's got the black wheels with the machined groove on the outside, black tip exhaust. That's a beauty. But again, the rest are Z06s. Orange, black, orange, and orange. So same thing goes for inside. They've got a bunch of Z06s. These things are nicely optioned out as well. This is a beautiful purple one. Yellow calipers, black tip exhaust. Really, really pretty spec. I think this is a 1LZ though. Yeah, it's a 1LZ. That's so crazy though. Look at this one is a 1LZ and it's 141,000. That's so crazy. 1LZ E-Ray's 113,000 and that thing's 141. And then they've got this orange E-Ray over here that they actually have sold. This reminds me of my good friend Joe's. It even has the transparent roof on it, like his. Beautiful car, black tip exhaust. And then one of my favorite new colors is this competition yellow Z06, and just another one they can't sell. All right, guys, you know Rod Pitzer here at Classic Chevrolet. You've seen him a bunch on my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Just wanted to ask him a couple of questions. Are you guys giving discounts on the 26s at all?
We currently are not giving any discounts on the 26s.
Okay.
What had happened was a lot of people went into the 25s. They were giving the supplier discount and the employee pricing. Well, when it switched over to the 26, GM obviously thought that the refresh on the interior kind of made it that whole new model, because about 5-6 years is when they generally change them. So here we have the 26.
So let me ask you this. Do you have any 24s on your lot still?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just 25s. And
25 Stingrays we do not have.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we
just E-Rays are 25s then.
Correct.
Okay. Are you doing any kind of discount on those?
We are doing a discount on the E-Rays. You're getting anywhere, it's about $8,000 off on those.
Okay.
So a very cool car to go ahead
and
go with on that. So.
And then when you're allowed to start selling the Z06s, are any of those spoken for that I showed, or are they all available?
No, we actually have some deposits on a couple of those. So people are kind of waiting until that is lifted. But we do have some availability. So if you're looking for a Z06 25 and you want to put a deposit down on it, you can secure the discount on the 25 Z06.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask next. What are you guys doing as far as the discount on those?
We're doing up to $10,000 off on the Z06s. So.
All right, cool. I think I already know the answer to this, but are they doing any kind of special financing for the 26s?
Not at this time.
Okay.
Yeah, no finance deals on them.
How are the customers reacting to the new layout?
It's a mixed reaction on that. You know, some people love it. Some people hate it. I've got customers that have come to me and said, you know, the exposed cup holders, they just do not like it. Then you talk to the customers that like the extra digital screen on the dash. They love that.
Sure.
The wider screen. It's probably more of a 70-30 split on that. People that like it, the accessibility to all the, you know, the buttons and things to the AC, all that stuff's right at your fingertips, up right on the dash. So you're not fumbling around. That was one of the biggest complaints was, you know, coming down that ridge path,
absolutely.
Trying to find that. But
and
about 70% love it.
One last question.
Yep.
What is your opinion of it, and do you believe that it's helped your sales from 25 to 26?
I like it. Personally, I like it a lot.
Okay.
I find it very easy to maneuver through. I like the big screen. I like the digital, how it rocks all the way across. Just the simple switches of changing the drive mode and all that being right there. I wasn't a big fan of the dial. Some people said that, you know, they like to rest their hand on that and do that, but I love the wireless charging up there.
Oh yeah.
The flat charging. It's got that, it's a spring-loaded lid to it that kind of holds it down there.
Yes.
It's awesome. Me personally, I love it. It has bumped the sales where you run into on the 25s. A lot of people got to the end of the run.
Yep.
And they said, well, I'm going to wait for the 26. They already pre-ordered their deal. That's why you're probably seeing that little bit of a backlog on that. So
would you say that when you have a 26 come in off of a truck, it's already sold?
Oh, yeah.
100% of the time right now?
Well, you know, we're one of the largest Chevy dealerships in the country, so we get a little more. So probably out of, if I got 12 in a week, 8 of them would be pre-orders, 4 of them would be stock
orders. Okay. Yeah. And then are those stock orders sitting on your lot long-term, or are they selling pretty quick?
They're selling right away. Yeah.
All right. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
Right on. Thanks,
You're a
guys.
gentleman and a scholar. So Darren, you just took delivery of your 2024 Z06. What's the first thing you're going to do?
Well, I got to call NCM Insurance and get this thing insured.
Look at that, right on his hat. And why would you do that?
Best insurance out there for your Corvette or collectible car.
Yeah. How much money do you think you're going to save by not going with your standard insurance?
Well, it's probably $500-600 for the year.
Go to the link in the description below, NCM Insurance. Check out the savings. So I wanted to get one of the 25s. You saw Rod standing in front of this. It is, or I'm sorry, 26. It is a beautiful, brand new Roswell green with the yellow calipers. Now this one has the natural interior. It's not the dipped, but it has that with the black. And it is a convertible. It's got the carbon flash accents, carbon flash lower rear spoiler, and the black tip exhaust, and this thing is beautiful. So I am going to take you guys to multiple dealerships, like I said, and the next one up is Huffines. All right, so I'm here at Huffines. They are a smaller dealership, so they don't have any Corvettes out on their lot. They have them inside, so we're gonna go inside and take a look at what they have for 26s. All right. So check it out, guys. That is the brand new Blade Silver 2026 Stingray. And this is a really, really nice build. It's got the red calipers, the black 20-spoke wheels, and I really love the interior. It's the red and black interior. Looks like this is a 2LT. It's got the stealth interior package as well. And yeah, it's a 2LT. And you've got a total price of $95,800. It's a coupe with the mid-rise high wing, the black tip exhaust, and the new Blade Silver, guys. I mean, it's not new, but it's refreshed for 26. Right over here, they have a white 26. And same black wheels with the red calipers. And this is a 3LT for $98,750. There's your options. It's got the same exact interior as well. Look at that. So the question is going to be, are these pre-sold and they're just sitting here waiting for the owners to pick them up, or are they sitting here and they're available? All right, guys, this is Chris Ninos with Huffines, and he's a good friend of mine, and he runs the store here. So I had a couple of questions for you, Chris.
Shoot.
Do you guys have any inventory left over for 2025?
The only vehicle we have left in 2025 is one that we can sell. It's a Z06.
Z06.
It's a Z06. That's the only 25 that we've got left.
Okay. So the two cars that you have in your showroom right now, are those available to anyone, or are they already spoken for?
No, actually, they both just arrived. This white one here arrived middle of last week, and the Blade Silver, we actually just put it in the showroom about 20 minutes before you got here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it just showed up, yeah.
Okay.
But they're both available.
So they're both available?
Yes.
All right. Now, the customers that you have coming in on the 26s, how are they reacting to the new layout of the interior?
They love it. It's a lot of customers. We have two different types of customers, right? Ones that didn't have a model that had the waterfall, you know, in that vehicle, and they wanted to come in, check out the vehicle, and see how it looked. And yet other customers who had, well, I call them the ones who got in early, who got 2021s, 2022s, and they came in because they wanted to see the difference. And we've seen those customers want to trade in just to get the newer, you know, the newer edition of what it looks like. And everybody seems to absolutely love it. They love the bigger screens. They missed a little bit more of the cockpit feel, but they do love how open open the vehicle is, and how everything's configured. GM did a really good job.
So it sounds like you like it.
I do. I like it a lot. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Good. And how do you think it has affected your sales as far as, like, I know towards the end of last year, people were complaining that the Corvettes were sitting on their lot and not really selling very quickly. Are these cars sitting on your lot long term, or are you selling them very quickly once you get them in?
We turn them very quickly. It kind of, to what you were saying, I guess we saw towards the end of the year, in the beginning of the year, we were allocated more Z06s than we were traditional C8s. And so we had a lot of customers who were wanting C8s. And of course, you know, we were getting more Z06s, couldn't get a Z07 package, but we found the vehicles with the packages and the options at the price point that worked really, really well. So we were turning those really quickly. But in regards to 2026, we still take a ton of orders. And we don't, so the ones that we have coming in for stock, I'd say it's about 50-50 right now. Kind of depending on what the customer's looking for, depending on constraints, if they want a particular wheel.
Okay.
But for the most part, we don't have any problem turning them whatsoever. I mean, they go really quick.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It seems like people were just waiting for that refresh to happen, and then they were going to push the button and
good excuse to buy a new car.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Absolutely.
Now, one last thing. I wasn't going to ask you this, but we keep talking about the Z06. Have you heard from GM at all on how soon it's going to be that you're going to be able to actually sell because you guys do have one over there.
I do.
How soon can you sell that?
I don't know. Of course, now that we can't sell it, everybody wants it, right?
Of course.
Comes in and sees,
That's how it
the
always
vehicle.
works.
From what I've heard that they do have a fix, and that now it's just waiting on vendor to get everything finalized.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great.
That's kind of where we're at.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Chris. You're always amazing.
We love having you here, man. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
You bet.
All right. I'm off to Stonebriar Chevrolet to meet with Jack and check out their inventory. So even though you guys know what I think about the 2026 new interior, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I do like some things about it. I dislike other things about it. And I did a video on that a couple weeks ago. I'll link that down in the description and also put it right up here so you guys can see, or over here, wherever it is. But anyway, just wanted to let you know that as of right now, it does seem like the 26 new refresh is helping sell cars. And it's really given these dealers a pep in their step. And that's a good thing. I really like that. I appreciate that. Even though there's some things I don't like about it, now I actually like it better because of the fact that it's helping these dealers sell the car. It's never any good for our economy. It's never any good for our dealers to have to sit on cars. So I'm happy that this is helping them. All right, guys, so I am at Stonebriar Chevrolet now, and I just want to go over what they have inside and then take you outside and show you what they have outside. So I talked to Mr. Jack. He's way down there. He says this is their last 25. So they actually do have a 25 here. And guys, these wheels that are on this car, I think they're like almost $4,000 wheels. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what you think of that wheel, but I don't feel like it's worth 4,000 bucks. But anyway, actually I can look on the sticker here and maybe it'll say, there you have it, $3,500. And this spec is 101, and as you see, it is a 25 and it's a 3LT. It's the last of the Seawolf Gray, and I really like it. It's got the mid-rise wing on it in Seawolf Gray, the black tip exhaust. I'll have to ask him what kind of a discount they're doing on this car, if any, which I think they would be. It's got the competition seats with the black and red interior. And as you saw there, it is a 3LT coupe. And then guys, the rest of these, except for, with the exception of this E-Ray, they're all Z06s that they can't sell. This is a gorgeous Riptide Blue 25 E-Ray with the black wheels, the yellow calipers, and looks like a 1LZ. Yep, 1LZ. Man, all of these have something in common. They're all 113 and some change. There are your options. It is a coupe, and it has the black tip exhaust. So again, the rest of these out here on the showroom floor are all Z06s and cannot be sold. But we're gonna find out whether or not these are spoken for and which ones are available. All right, you guys know Jack.
Hello.
He's a friend of mine, and he is the sales guy up here for Corvette at Stonebriar Chevrolet. So I have a couple of questions I want to ask you. You do have 125 left over there. It's a Stingray.
Yep.
Are you guys discounting that car at all?
Yeah, it's like $7,000 to $8,000. It's a 3LT. It's a 100,000 MSRP.
Okay.
Plus, it's got the fancy chrome wheels on it.
Yes.
It's pretty cool, and the gray color that's
Yeah, the Seawolf Gray.
It's
Yeah.
discontinued, so it's a pretty good car.
Now, how about the E-Ray? That's a 25.
That's a 25. It's the last one we have here,
Okay.
and we're discounting that. I think about 8,000 or 9,000.
Okay. And that's a 1LZ.
That's a 1LZ.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, I know you have a bunch of Z06s here.
Yep.
Are these somewhat spoken for, or are they all available once GM releases them?
Yeah, they are all available.
Wow.
Yep. I've got one, the white one right over here. On the one LZ06, the guy came in from service Saturday. He's interested in it. I let him know.
And it looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 of them.
Yeah.
Sheesh. That's a lot of Z06s that are all available.
All available.
And they range from 1LZ to 3LZ?
1LZ to 2LZ.
2LZ, okay.
Yep.
All right, so when these are available, they've got a bunch of 25s that are gonna be probably discounted. What kind of a discount are you guys looking at on these?
I'm gonna guess 6,000 to 9,000.
Okay, depending on 1LZ or 2LZ?
And who knows, maybe General Motors will put a rebate on it. I don't know.
Sure.
I doubt it, but you never know.
You never know because of what happened to them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, my next question is, are you finding that people are loving or hating the 2026 new refresh?
Well, we got 4 in on Saturday, and I took a couple people out Saturday to look at them, and they thought it was pretty cool.
But you've had them in before them, right?
Yeah,
and they were already pre-sold?
They were pre-sold, and they came in and they were gone.
Okay.
But we got a blue one in with a new blue interior, and that looks really good.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's sharp.
So would you say, first of all, do you like them?
Yes.
You like the new interior?
I like them, but not enough to trade my 25 Z06 in, because I don't want to go through the 500-mile braking period.
Right.
But no, it's very, very good.
Now, would you say that this has helped your sales with the new interior refresh?
I'm getting people to call in, and have they come forward to buy yet? No, but they're interested.
Okay.
They haven't got any takers yet, but we've only had 4 for sale for one day. So
okay.
It's kind of early to tell.
How many have you sold total, though, since they went over to 26?
3.
3 totals. Okay. All right. And now you have
4 that are
4 available.
for sale.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time as usual, Jack.
You're welcome.
You guys know where to find this gentleman here. If you need a car, come see him.
Thank you very much.
Yep. All right, so we've got a beautiful Hysteria Purple 2026. It's got the black 20-spoke wheels with the red. Actually, those are edge red calipers. That's interesting. This is a 2LT and 89,000 basically. The black interior. It's got the black tip exhaust, and it is a coupe. What a beautiful spec. Up next, we've got a black Stingray, black tip exhaust, red calipers with the black wheels, a beautiful red and black interior with the GT2 seats. This is a convertible. Really pretty spec. And this is a 2LT for $95,645. And these are all available. Now this one, guys, you're really gonna love. This is the Riptide Blue, red calipers, black wheels, and the brand new Santorini blue interior. So this will be a 3LT. Absolutely beautiful. This is a convertible. I love all the blue in there, and it really does match the Riptide Blue. It's got the carbon flash nacelles and roof and rear spoiler and black tip exhausts. What an absolute beauty this is. I love it. So here's the build on this one, 3LT, and there's your specs. $99,595. What an absolute beautiful spec that is. So guys and gals, that's what they have on their lot. As you can see, the 2026s have definitely changed the game for Corvettes. It's definitely changed the game for dealerships. They are now able to get rid of these cars faster. And again, we know that they really didn't have a problem this whole year. There weren't too many cars sitting on lots because of the fact that GM slowed the production down so much. But they really have helped dealerships out with this new interior refresh, even though not everyone loves it. It is still helping the car sell faster. And as you heard from him, The first 3 that they sold were already sold before they got here, so they disappeared very quickly. So ladies and gentlemen, from what I've seen today, the 2026 refresh isn't just that. It's actually a total game changer for this Corvette. But let me know what you guys think. Would you buy a 2026 now that it's got this new upgrade? How has it changed your perspective on buying a new Corvette? Did this video help you with that perspective? Did it change your mind either way? Did this video supply you with pertinent information that now gives you all the info you needed to know before you went out and bought a new Corvette? Are you gonna decide to go with a 25 instead now because you know that you can get a discount and you can't get any kind of discounts on a 26? So a lot of questions I have for you. Just leave everything down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. I really hope this has helped a lot of you out there. That's really what I try and do on this channel, is really give you pertinent information so that you guys have everything in front of you and you can make better decisions. So again, please help me out and subscribe. I am going to reach the goal of 100,000 subscribers between now and the end of the year. So help me out with that. Become one of the Brink of Speed community members. And I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you guys out on the road.